Good morning. It's been a minute since you guys have joined me for a video. Um, I definitely follow my direction. I check every day if I'm supposed to record. And today I am definitely supposed to deliver a very good, I think, timely update message. Um, Today is, I think, November 17th. Y'all, I'm telling you, yeah, November 17th, 2022. Um, it's moving so fast and days are so busy. Nights are busy. It's crazy. It's great. It's exciting. Lots of stuff are happening. If you are on this 5D journey with us, you know what I'm talking about. If you're feeling like this is talking to something deeper in your soul, then definitely click on some of those contact links that are going to be underneath this video and get in touch with us. We'll help you figure it out. Are you a starseed? Are you a light worker? Are you here for a bigger mission and get you on the right track? Simple as that. I mean, there's nothing that can come from asking a question besides more knowledge, right? I mean, it's just that easy. Answer the call, be courageous. So I have the beautiful backdrop of the dolphins and the water because today's discussion is about water. It's a channeled message through from the Sirians. It's a transmission. And it's basically asking us to redefine the purpose of water and how we view water. And some of us have already done that. Some of us have been literally dunked underwater and had a lot of truth poured over our head, so to speak. And others really are still stuck in a very matrix way of thinking about water, that it's just at the beach when you go to the beach and it's in the bottles when you buy it. It comes out of the tap when you turn it on to clean and cook and water the grass, right? So anyway, I don't anticipate this being a super long video, but it's definitely important information. And I just want to give it to you to think about and ponder. When I received this transmission, it resonated with me deeply because now I know a lot of my past lives I'm surrounded by and in water, and it's very important to me. And so, yeah, let's get started. So we have to change. The Syrians are saying now Sirius A and B, Sirius B is a star system. From that star system comes dolphins and whales. They are higher consciousness beings. They are sentient beings. They were sent here to Earth to maintain that high Christ consciousness vibration while the humans caught up, basically. So they are a water planet. They're a water system. So this transmission comes from the Syrians, asking us to migrate the way that we think of water from those traditional methods, right? In fact, water is a spiritual tool and it's used to heal, to transmute, to transport, to break through dams, open blockages, increase flow and power. Now, I will relate that to matrix things, right? So there are hydroelectric dams that are created because we are harnessing the power of water. When a dam gets broken through, like a major flood, and that force of the water on one side is stronger than the matter, the structure that's holding the water back, and it breaks through, then you have erosion down multiple layers in the earth. And where it could be rock, it can be shell, it can be trees, homes, buildings, and they just poof, erode away. They're gone, they're moved. Water literally moves mountains. Water literally changes structure into nothingness, into powder, into mud. Water is healing. It conducts electricity. We know that, right? So pull back on that. Pan out now. Let's think about that. Let's think about what water does for us in the knowing that we know now. And let's broaden that and open up our mind, because that's the thing that's keeping you from the magic. But open up your heart, open up your system to receive in the magic, the power, the healing of water. So we're going to work on that. Allow the energy of water to change, and you will allow the flow of perspectives of water's power, in which we get, you see that a trickle of water, a drop of steady water can erode a hole into a stone, right? It's constant. The force is constant. It's patient. It can take years, and it's going to still do the same thing. Waterfalls. Look at that. Look at that power that's generated. So it's life-changing. Okay. I lived through several big hurricanes, several. Katrina, Rita, Gustav, Harvey, just to name a few. I've seen the power and the destruction that comes from water. There's a positive side and a negative side in all things, positives and negatives, dark and light. So water represents creation spiritually. Water, the term water and flow and all of that can correlate to energy, power, creation. When a woman is pregnant and they say, oh, her water broke, it means that the delivery of that life through her womb, her portal, is being facilitated because the water is going to transport that life out. So when you really think of it, there's these woven textures of what water does in our lives that we just take for granted. It's just something that we're not consciously thinking of, but when we pan back and we actually look at it, it is life-changing. It is something that we really need to recognize as a life force. It carries frequency, which is power. It's healing. It's cleansing. It opens blockages. It creates pathways. It's a portal. And all of that can bring solutions to problems or new problems. Depends on the intent. Okay. What we're learning in this ascension journey is that it's less about what you say and way more about the intent behind your words. So even if you don't have the right words to say, even if that is just not your strength, okay, your intent, your soul intent is known. Father, Mother, God, no. They have absolutely no confusion on who you are and what your intentions are, even if you may stumble over some words. So your frequency can infuse the water in your space. We can Reiki water before we drink it. We can program crystals with energy and put those energy charged crystals in our water and let that frequency and that power and that charge get amplified in the water, and then drink the water. Okay. There's many, many, many ways of harnessing your own individual power and flow of energy by way of water. So every day, every minute of every day. I'm learning. I'm constantly evolving. More and more downloads come through. And what I've been able to really comprehend recently is that we exist as a light body, as a soul, on 12 dimensions simultaneously. They're like pieces of paper laid on top of one another. So I exist here right now in a 5D body on a 5D planet in a 5D timeline. That means fifth dimension. My soul also exists in other dimensions. That is just a fact. So when we ask for the power, the frequency, the healing, the pathway, that's going to come by way of the water. We ask that it be sent through all 12 dimensions so that it's not happening to one aspect of us, but all simultaneously. Because you don't want to heal one aspect of you and leave the other 11 not healed. So, you'd ask for all 12 dimensions to be infused with increased power, increased results, increased flow in all relationships, all projects, like whatever your focus is, you just want to include that in through all 12 dimensions. When you allow source energy, source, Father, Mother, God, source, through light and spirituality, your body sees it, your light body sees it as a waterfall of light. So there's many, many images. If you just Google waterfall of light, there's so many beautiful graphics that people have come up with that illustrate what they feel and what they envision, what they see. So if we open up the possibility that when you open your crown chakra, the very top of your head, and you imagine that you have asked for a flow of healing, high frequency, powerful water to come through from source. You open up your crown, it goes all the way through, and it's gonna open up all those blockages if you have blockages in your chakra system, because you have asked it to be done. Ask, come through me, source. Go all the way through my root, all the way down to Mother Gaia, and back up to source, so that you have open flow. You have a communion. Your pillar of energy, that column of light, is also a flowing column of water. How beautiful is that? How powerful is that? Many of us, basically just because we've lived on this planet, the 3D gangster planet called Earth, have blockages in our chakra system that you can practice yoga or any number of things to open those blockages for years and be mildly successful intermittently. But the truth is that they have been implanted there and they are energized by a negative energy. And so it is a active blockage. So it is actively blocking things in your chakra system. And so it's almost impossible to break through. However, when you take the light and the power of light and the power of high frequency and the power of water, and you purposefully push that through, that breaks through that. Now, I also remove blockages from chakra systems that are alien implants, and very successful. But once you're removed, you have to protect it, right? You have to prevent more from coming in. And this is another way of doing that as well. Cleansing, maintaining the flow, keeping it open, staying healed, all by water, flow of energy, right? Let's see. Whenever you have those blockages that I speak about, you have a lack of flow. Your energy gets stuck. You have bindings and cords and attachments and hooks and all sorts of things. Well, this causes physical manifestations of problems. And it is what is called disease or dis-ease. Okay, because it is not an ease of flow. It is disrupted flow, dis-ease. So increasing the flow can break through the dam, increasing the energy flow, increasing the openings of all chakra systems, unifying them as one pillar of energy, straight through to Mother Gaia, all the way up to Source Creator. And that's what we want. That's the goal. That is the ultimate goal. To have an energy source that flows through you and doesn't just come to you and get deflected and bounced off, because you can't harness that. Visualizing the waterfall coming through from Source all the way through to Mother Gaia and back up is very, very powerful. I will link a YouTube group. They are called Divine Light Meditation. And they have some very, very powerful meditations that can guide you through if that is an area that you feel you might need a little help in. And they can actually guide that same vision through opening up blockages, removing attachments, removing things that are not serving you, that are stealing your energy. And then you can harness the benefit of that flow of energy, increasing your frequency. All of a sudden you will have downloads coming in. You know your vision, you know your purpose, you know your mission. So you can ask out loud, how can I use the flow of water to clear, open, and unblock and heal me? Many of us have abilities that we've just been, talked out of and told that that's crazy talk. That doesn't really happen, but it does really happen. All you have to do is tune into it, open yourself up to it. So when you ask these questions out loud, just feel the answer, hear the answer. It'll come to you. I have claircognizance, so I have a knowing. I have a knowing without context. So I'll know things and I don't know why I know them. I just know them. I know them because they were downloaded to me from Source, from my higher self. So when I ask something out loud, I have then vocal velocity behind it, and that gives me more power. That gives my question more oomph. I can ask it in my head and still get an answer. But when I really, really want something with some power behind it, I say it out loud. So think about that as you meditate or as you go into this. If it's something that you feel like you can benefit from, definitely try it. And as I say in all things, always want to help heal and not harm. And if you are feeling stuck and you are feeling blocked and you are feeling like you're not getting any progress any other way, what do you have to lose? Clear communication through your higher self and divine source creator is the goal, because then it's truth. It's truth beyond anything else that you're going to hear externally, because it comes from within. It's that gnosis, and it grounds you, and your soul recognizes it, and it gives you peace and it gives you calm like nothing before. So that is the message for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Again, we will link the Divine Light Meditation channel in the comments, and then of course my Telegram groups. That's how you can best contact me. And I hope if any of you find yourselves on an ascension journey, or you feel like you're a starseed, a light worker, and you want to get some healing and getting unblocked and getting on that mission path, that journey path, reach out. We'll be happy to help you. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay warm. The whole country's cold, but at the same time, it's heating up. I'll talk to you later.